Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Stonekeep, and when last we left off, we finished exploring the sewers beneath Stonekeep. We defeated the Otague and recovered the dragon statuette that it was guarding, and we didn't defeat a slime that can unmake all reality when we kill it. We let that enemy live. We went through this illusionary wall to these stairs that brought us over to here, and using the dragon statuette behind us, opened up the way to the Underlands, the only way that we can progress now in the game. We can't go any further in the ruins of Stonekeep, and so to find more of the orbs, we must move beyond Stonekeep. And off we go! It's not a very dramatic transition, but we are now here, in the Sharga mines on the first level. This is a dangerous place indeed, and there are two things to note before we move on. The first thing is that I said that Drake is right-handed, and while it is true that in the introductory cutscene, Drake was holding his sword in his right hand, he is actually ambidextrous, as is everyone that can equip a weapon. And so, it doesn't matter which hand you put any item in this game, because they're just as effective at using it in the left hand or the right hand. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. The second point is about the fact that when Drake dies, the game is over, whereas if somebody else dies, the game doesn't end. And that is because only our spirit is down here. And when we die, our spirit doesn't have a body to be in, and so we just die. Whereas everyone else does have a physical body here, and so we can bring them back. We haven't had anyone die yet. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. Let's turn and have some dialogue.
Show nothing here. Any ideas? Only one. Yes. My people did not carve this mine out of the earth.
They did not indeed. This place is dangerous. If we get out the Orb of Afri and activate its magical GUI, we will see some enemies very close by indeed. There are 2 Chagas there, and there is 1 insect ahead of us. There is only 1 right now, but if we were to attack that insect, you'll note that Farli isn't throwing any flasks of oil at this insect. If we were to attack, all the other ones would come out of that nest and try to kill us. Personally, I think I'll take the chance of being bitten once over the definite likelihood that we're going to be bitten lots of times. Let's ignore that enemy there, and move this way. There are some Shargas around here, and they will try and kill us. Note on this level, however, that not all Shargas are going to be our enemies. We're going to have to watch and see what the Shargas do. These ones, however, are going to try and kill us. They're already throwing things at us while they're talking. That is sneaky. We'll grab those. We definitely want those rocks. There we go. Are you going to stay there? You will, and we'll throw things at you. You fools! You are probably going to die. The arrow moves a little slower than you though, so you can retreat. Also, that one hit there took a lot of health off us. We're going to move a little bit closer and grab this. You'll note that they're not coming any closer now to us. If we do this, they won't come close to us either. But if we stay here and turn, they will come at us, or at least one of them might. Have at thee, Chaga! We'll just throw this at you, and hopefully you will perish. Already you've noticed that these enemies are more dangerous. They are hitting us harder, and they have more health. They don't have any better weapons, though. There is still 1 Chaga here, and we could defeat this Chaga in melee, or we could throw arrows at this Chaga. Let's throw an arrow, shall we? And then we'll throw another arrow. Or we could just back up a little bit more, and we could throw an arrow from relative safety. Have at thee! And thee was had at. Excellent. Let us now look at the map and see that this place is quite large. We're only here. There is a lot more of this mine to explore. Let's start exploring, shall we? There are also some secret switches in these walls. And what is this? Let's read it.
This rune will quiet the target's actions.
This is an important rune. We want this rune. We don't need the scroll, but we do need to note what that rune does. It's going to be important for later. we're going to mark it as silent actions. When we have that magic active, our footsteps won't make any noise, and that is important. Let's look in here, shall we? Here's some oil. Here's some more oil. Here's some more oil. And a root. That might be quite useful. And another root. And nothing else. Actually, might as well keep that open. It might be useful to know that we've already been in there. We could do with some healing, and I feel like using some of this water that we have here. Drink well. It's really good healing water. We only need one drink right now. Let's do some more exploration, shall we? But not before consulting the magical orb of seeing things. Show us the way, Afri. There are lots of ways that we can go. There is another enemy there that we haven't seen before. There are numerous enemies on this floor that we haven't seen before. Let's have a look this way. Well, there's something we can't really deal with that well. We're going to have to clear that later. So we'll go this way instead. Anything around this corner? Well, there is a skeleton. This may not be the way that we want to go, but let's have a look anyway. Anything here? No, it would seem not, but there is a rock. And that rock may be a hint that there is something bad down here, because there are even more remains. There is definitely something wrong here. Do you see that there? There is a Sharga very sneakily hiding behind that wall. We're going to have to open up a way for that Chaga so that we can attack that Chaga. For now, let's actually just destroy that and get something for our troubles. We got a coin. Maybe we should go and destroy this one as well. The reason why I was so hesitant... Aha! A dart. It was worth destroying that skeleton. The reason why I was hesitant is because there's an area where you really don't want to make any noise at all. How close are we to where that Sharga is? That Sharga is armed with a crossbow, if memory serves, and we don't want to get hit by that crossbow. Let's see. Just around this corner. Alright. We need to have a look for a switch of some kind around here. Otherwise, we will just get hit by that Sharga. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing there either. And here is the hint that there is something wrong here. Here is a crossbow bolt, saying, hey, look around at the walls, and sure enough, there is something there. Nothing here, though. We can't do anything right now. What if we were to throw this crossbow bolt? We can hear some giggling. Somebody is planning something sneaky here. Maybe we have to move past, but either way, we're actually going to just mark this as a crossbow area, and we might come back here later, once we've done a little bit more clearing out of this level. And we did throw away that crossbow bolt. We'll get it back later. I'm sure we will. Let's just go this way, shall we? Back the way we came, and continue to explore around, as there is quite a lot that we can look at. Okay. This is a big area, and we'll be doing a lot of exploration here. Starting, for instance, with over here. This is where that insect is. Just wanted to fill in the map. Over here, however, is a direction that we have not been yet, and we will go this way. There are 4 ways that we can go, including the way behind us. What does Afri say? Afri says that there is one Chaga ahead of us. Is that Chaga going to attack us, though? That is a good question. Let's have a look. Hello. You are not going to attack us. So you know what? Let's not attack you. We'll just grab these roots here. No reason to attack you if you're not going to attack us. Either that or we're being really sneaky. Hello. You are actually not going to attack us at all. Oh, wait. No, you are. Never mind. Looks like we got rid of our sneakiness there. Never mind. There are some friendly Chagas. You are not one of them. We were so sneaky we were able to walk right up to you multiple times. Have at thee! And you are dead. Never mind, eh? You did have another healing root. You had multiple healing roots. That's really good. Was there anything over here that was worth looking at? Nothing there. Nothing there. So there was nothing apart from one enemy. That's fine. There's also a healing route here that I missed. Always good to grab more of them. Alright, let's keep looking around, shall we? Let's go this way and see this here. This is an enemy that cannot actually harm you. All this enemy does is alert other enemies to the fact that you're here. Just kill them. As soon as you kill them, they stop making any noise. That might have, aha, that is indeed alerting enemies to the fact that we are here. And we could just throw things at you. Seems like a good plan. If you're just going to stand there, we're going to fling arrows at you until you perish. Have at thee! Also, 4 arrows here. 4 arrows were needed to kill that Sharga. Do you remember when they died after only 1 or 2? Not anymore. These ones are far more hardy. But not hardy enough that they cannot take multiple arrows and live. 1 more. Much better. Now we don't need to worry about these foes anymore. Let's just have a look at, yep, we have barely gone anywhere. This is a large area. Very large. Also, here's some muck. We're going to hit that muck there and find nothing. There's also a skull here. A clue that something terrible might have happened. Maybe. It's more likely that a Chaga just threw that skull randomly at some point. And sure enough, there are 2 Chagas around that corner. They are most certainly using corners to their advantage, hiding away from us. Let's be very careful. There they are. They're probably not going to come this way until we move forward. So you know what? Let's move forward, shall we? There we go. They're not even going to do anything until we turn to face them. There we go. Now they're going to do something. Have an axe. And also, they are right next to us. We want to keep moving. Staying away from them is a good idea. We could throw arrows that way. They are going to throw things at us, though, like that rock. Fortunately, this is the extent of how far they're going to move. And they've already moved back and away. That's fine. Have they moved a far distance? Also, we could grab that one there. I didn't know we could reach that one. How far have they moved? Also, we need our axe back. We always need our axe back. There they are. They barely moved anywhere at all. And they have nothing to throw anymore. So we'll just take advantage of the fact that they can't move any further. It is worth noting that you will want to get your melee skills up eventually, because if you don't, you will have some troubles later. So actually, let's fight these in melee. Oh look, this is a terrible idea, because these enemies are really hard. Don't do that if you can avoid it. We can do that because we have loads of healing water, but I just wanted to show off that these enemies are in fact very tough indeed. And there's still one of them. You fool! Do you not know that we are capable of killing you with arrows alone? That 1 arrow was all we needed. Let's drink more from this. 1 and 2, and we are back to the rough amount of health that we were at before. Let's keep looking around, shall we? Anything here of any particular importance? Any hidden switches or anything like that? No! Nothing but some enemies. Remember when the game used to reward us for fighting enemies with lots of items? Not anymore. You'll be lucky now if the game gives you any healing items after you defeat them. Fortunately, we have loads of them, and there are 2 more Shargas around that corner. Let's go and have a look, shall we? And see if we can defeat these enemies. We hear something. Ah. That's not good. Fortunately, this is a smaller of the 2 types of landslide, and we can just hit this with our sword until it disappears. And soon, we'll be able to walk past it again. I don't think those can ever collapse on you, so you don't need to worry about that. Then again, I might be wrong. Maybe they can crush you. I've never had it happen, though. Anything in here? No. Nothing in there. Also, hey, a dart. We like getting free things. What we don't like getting is ambushed by Shargas. Any ambush here? Well, what do you know? There's an ambush right there waiting for us. Let's go and say hello to this ambush. Unless they're going to come to us, and they are not going to come to us. Hello, goodbye. We're just going to go back here and see how far you will chase us. You will chase us quite a distance. You're even going to chase us to this square as well. Where is our pile of arrows? It is not there, it is down here. Look at that dramatic throwing there from the Sharga. Well, guess what? We have arrows and you are still giving chase. And now you're not giving chase. You are, you're right next to us. Unfortunately for you, that is a bad place to be. And we missed with that arrow. That's okay, we can just kill you in melee instead. Let us have a look at what you have. Just the sword. That's fine. And you had just the sword as well, apart from all those rocks that you threw at us. Those rocks are surely going to come in handy at some point. Just grab that there, have another look here. Oh, there is something there that I missed. What is that? Another rock. We now have 52 rocks. Positively brimming with rocks. The amount of rocks that we have is rocking all other records that I have. That was terrible. We'll just drink the last of that water. We'd have to go all the way back to the ruins of Stonekeep so that we could refill that. That is a long distance, and we might actually make that journey at some point. Just not right now, we don't have a desperate reason to do so. Let us use this and see what lies beyond. It's a very useful orb. Not a whole lot, it would seem. Just some areas that we can go and explore. We'll have a look this way first. Ah, there is a dead Chaga here. That is a warning that there may be something bad down here. Something very bad indeed. Here's a door. Do we want to go through this door? Maybe. Do we want to save first? Definitely. Because this area has one particular location that can kill you pretty much immediately. Let's go through, shall we? Has the music changed? No, it has not. That is something that you have to pay attention to, because when the music changes, you know that you're going into a dangerous location. This here is also a very dangerous location. 3 Shargas around that corner. Do we want to go here just yet? Maybe if we go back, we can find somewhere a little bit safer to go to. Let's go the other way first, shall we? We'll go this way. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen with us going this way. Something terrible is going to happen with us going this way. Oh look, here's a skull. Definitely not an omen that something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen, isn't it? Most likely. Let's have a look and see what is here. The answer, of course, is that there is an enemy there. We just briefly saw that enemy. Is that a slime? That is a slime! And that slime just split into 2 slimes. It does happen sometimes. Fortunately, these slimes appear very content just to stay there, while a landslide just blocked us in here. And we can't throw that there at all, so we may have to throw it like that. Let's just destroy this, shall we? Ah, you're actually attacking us now. We need to move forward and grab that, clearly. And then quickly turn around and throw this at you. Have at thee! Much better. Much better. We didn't want to get attacked while we weren't looking. Let's back up here and just get rid of all this dirt. It is quite a clever trap, and I think we're not going to be seeing any more slimes for the foreseeable future. I don't think we see any serpents on this level either, and we are definitely not going to see any ants for a very long time. Anything here apart from 1 mushroom? Maybe not, but we'll take the mushroom. Anything there? No, 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 and no. It's worth checking the Orb of Afri every now and again, just to be sure that you haven't missed any secret areas. It's how we found that crossbow-wielding Chaga, after all, in the middle of the wall. There is nothing here, which means that if we want to go this way, we have to defeat all of those enemies. Yes, we do. We also might as well fill in the map by going to that corner just over here to the north. There we go. This corner here. There might be goodies here. There are not goodies here. Let's keep going, shall we? This way, and then over here. Because we need to go back to that door. This level is quite large. Most of the levels beyond the ruins of Stonekeep are pretty large. We're going to be exploring as much of it as we possibly can. We haven't even gone down this way yet. We'll go down there eventually. And when we come back, folks, we will open this door. We shall defeat the Shargas that lie beyond. And hopefully we won't get killed. We've been doing pretty well so far, but our missile skill is only at 2. Our sword skill is at 3, though. That's good. We actually want to be better with sword than we are with missiles, because eventually we won't be able to attack enemies so safely from a distance, because enemies will have ranged attacks as well, and that will be tricky to overcome with our own ranged weapons. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.